Doll Mermaid Grotto. We absolutely love mermaids! I mean, come on, I walk around in mermaid shirts from Adorkable Apparel. Well, you know, when I'm not wearing my Star Wars shirt or a Quidditch one. So when we decided to make a mermaid grotto, I was like, oh yeah, bring it on. When I think about mermaids, I can't help but picture Ariel from Disney's Little Mermaid. I've got gadgets and gizmos aplenty, oozits and whatsits galore. You want thingamabobs? I've got 20. Yeah, she's got a lot of stuff, so we were kind of concerned about having to make all of the little things that are inside of the grotto. Then we discovered charms, and all I could think was, why didn't I think of this before? Charms are the perfect way to add that old world touch, like sunken treasure. And we mixed it in with a few seashells and some bottles to give it a little enchanted kind of mermaid look. Now, getting a whole bunch of charms at once can get a little pricey. And if that's an issue, then maybe the mermaid dollies can slowly grow their collection over time. Oh, look, I found one. Other ways to fill the grotto: we could use just shells, artificial plants, and even decorative buttons. The construction for the stone part of the grotto is very similar to how we did the zoo. We just used cardboard and covered it with tissue paper, and I use tissue paper because it's thin and it allows me to cover the cardboard without losing a lot of the detail. Plus the wrinkle, I love this little wrinkle effect because it really looks like stone to me. It's got a great texture. Add a few aquarium plants and you're done. Then on the other side, we use printables from our blog to make the background of a large coral reef. Then we just move all of our little plants right over, because, you know, we can just reuse these on both sides to make our reef 3D. Just keep adding little plants. And voila! Colorful coral reef for all our little friends to play in. And this is a nice sized backdrop. It's probably about two feet, maybe a little less. And then I have a beach scene on the side. So we can see the dolls out of the water. Oops. Everything's falling over. And then we can see the dolls in the water. And I can fix all of my mistakes. Because I make a lot of mistakes. And not just in crafting. Recently we just did the Monster High Great Scare Reef doll review. And I said Draculaura was an octopus, and then in the comments they were like, no, she's a vampire squid. And then I was like, what's a vampire squid? Let me go look that up. Oh, yeah, she's definitely a vampire squid. But she can still party with the mermaids in our coral reef. Yeah! And I didn't match the paper up right there in the center, so it's a little off. You know, and that really bugs me. I don't like making mistakes, but you know, it happens. So you just learn from it, have a dance party, and move on. So, since we have this awesome mermaid-inspired habitat, I went looking for more mermaid stuff. And I found this little mermaid chubby puppy. Isn't he the cutest? And then there are splashlings, an ocean full of friends. So these are found at Toys R Us, and they're about the size of Shopkins, but they have little tiny mermaids. And all of the little friends are themed around ocean creatures. So this is like a little piece of coral. And look at those eyes. They even look kind of like Shopkins. Look at the penguins. They are too cute. Some of them come with a seashell that has a mystery splashling inside. And this one has, oh, it's a little stingray. Aww. And this is another stingray, but this one's silver. And then there is, ooh, a little fish. I love the little mermaids because they're like so tiny. They could probably fit in your pocket. And all of these little friends would be perfect in a doll-size aquarium. Oh, that reminds me. We can easily use this as an aquarium if you just keep it closed, like right there. And now you have like an aquarium scene. So if you built a whole bunch of boxes and lined them up side by side, you could have different habitats where the dolls could appear in. You can even put a piece of clear plastic here if you like to feel like there's glass between the dolls and the exhibits. Then you could just fill it with the plants, and I would probably leave out all of the gadgets and gizmos, but just add a whole bunch of plants. Add one of the little signs that we made for the zoo, and the dolls can enjoy a day at the aquarium. Now that's one gorgeous fish. And we hope you have as much fun as we did making your own Doll Mermaid Grotto. We want to give a shout out to Paige Derp. What's